Sports Stars Magazine here with Fairmont Prep junior star Adyra Rajan. Another incredible performance tonight against Etiwanda. Fairmont Prep is the most fearless team probably in the United States, certainly in California, has played every team in the gauntlet that will be the open schedule. They certainly hope to be part of that that 8-team schedule come February. But after playing at Etiwanda, you've already played Mater Dei, Ontario Christian, Sierra Canyon, Bishop Montgomery. But Adyra, like in terms of the first half, right, and really knowing that this group can play with anyone for 8 minutes or 16 minutes or 24 minutes, how encouraged were you? How proud were you of the first half?
I was very proud. I mean, we came out, we were fearless, and we did what we needed to do. I mean, in the first half, we executed really well. The second half, I mean, at the end of the day, they were bigger than us. We tried our hardest, but obviously we could have done things better, but really proud of us in the first half. I think our defense was really great. We could have rebounded better, but we were making shots and we were playing together, and it was really good, yeah.
How much of what happens in the second half is, I mean, obviously, like you said, the fact they're bigger, they're obviously, one of the elite teams in the United States, but how much of it is just the sheer fact that you have an exceptional team, but it's a group that, obviously, unfortunately, doesn't have as much depth as you would like, and obviously when you want to play at the pace that you want to play at, and obviously the pace that they play at, how much of that is just like, I know how fit you are, I know how fit the group is, I know how well conditioned Josh has you ladies, but it's just sometimes it's not just a numbers game on the scoreboard, it's a numbers game on the bench, right? I mean, you ladies are going to give your heart and soul for all 32 minutes, but sometimes does it just come to the fact that, like, we'd love to be able to look down the bench and see, 10, 11, 12 girls?
Yes, I mean, obviously, some of our players are injured and we're obviously a smaller team, but I mean, we play with heart, so there's nothing more we can do. We got to work with what we got and play our hardest and hopefully play for the best results.
Most definitely. I know from having the blessing of watching you in the group at Nike Tournament Champions in Arizona last year, and obviously with the schedule so far this year, you relish these opportunities, right? Anytime there's a state-ranked team or a national-ranked team, whether it's in your gym, at Mater Dei, in tournaments and whatnot, how much do you feel like the fact that Josh puts together such a highly competitive schedule like that, this has become more familiar, and more routine? I don't know if it's ever comfortable, but I know you certainly enjoy yourself out there. But just how much, just the fact that it's like, look, at this point in time, we're not afraid of anybody. Like, we're like, if they brought in Archbishop Mitty in here, or if they brought in, IMG or Montverde or Long Island Lutheran, like, we'd play them all the same. But like, is it really familiar, now for you and the group to be able to see this level all the time?
I mean, like, we have a standard, and our goal is to play like at the standard or above the standard all the time. And I mean, we just play our hardest. There's nothing more we can do, and just hope we execute because we work hard every day. I mean, we give it our all. Even though we're a small group, we're undersized. We just play our hard, and we're gonna play every single person the same way, whether they're below us, higher than us. We just want to prove our spot, and these big games are where we can prove it. And I mean, we relish these moments because they don't come very often, and we hope like our performances in these type of games can get us in the open division.
I'm so glad that you ladies have that drive and have that will and that determination, because obviously, especially with the new computer formulas and whatnot, there's not as much of a human input, which obviously I know it frustrates Josh, it frustrates Coach DeLuce at Etiwanda, frustrates all the coaches that are in that top group, because right now there's some teams in the rankings that are just trying to pad it with victories against teams that are not Fairmont Prep, that are not Etiwanda, Mater Dei, Ontario Christian, Sierra Canyon, Bishop Montgomery, etc. So obviously your strength of schedule speaks for itself, but do you hope that there are the opportunities to be able to say, we want to show how much we learned against those teams the first time around, to be able to get to see them again the second time around?
I mean, that's why we played all these open division teams and like the best in the country, because I mean, these opportunities help us get better, and hopefully we play them again in the open division, and then we can watch film, we learn what we did wrong, and we can improve it, and hopefully give them a little surprise.
Absolutely. And for you, I mean, you were extraordinary as a sophomore last year. You've taken it up so many levels this year. Just the fact that you've had the opportunity, whether it's Grace and Aaliyah Phillips and Shayna Brew out here, whether it's Addie Deal and Kaylee Lynn and and Amaya Williams, whether it's Jersey Robinson, whether it's anybody on Tatiana Griffin and Sydney Douglas and that group, like how much has that really brought the best out of you?
It definitely has. I mean, I have a goal. Like, I want to play at the highest level in the future, and I would say I'm a little underrated right now, and I'm trying to.
I will say you are massively underrated.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to break through that. I've been having a really good season, and I have great teammates and a great coaching staff to support me, and hopefully, I mean, we all work really hard, and I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to showcase what I can do and hopefully get what I want.
Well, she's proved it against every single one of those teams, as well as the rest on Fairmont Prep's schedule. Great indication again today of what the group is doing great and where the group can still grow. But if you have a leader like Adyra Rajan, you're always going to be in every game, whether it's the Open Division or any other division going forward. Adyra, phenomenal job. Congrats.
Thank you so much.